Hey Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. This will be a reading focused on love, but I want you to remember that it is a general reading. Guys, if you enjoy this content, please feel free to leave behind a like, share, or subscribe. That would be very much appreciated. Okay, you had a card actually fall out here, Aqua. The Four of Swords, Queen of Cups reversed, and the Star reversed. Okay, Aqua, you're coming up as your own sign, but it is reversed here. Okay, so you're possibly questioning a lot of things. I sense maybe like a disorientation. Okay, you've got the Sun, the Hermit, and the Three of Swords. Okay, Aqua, there's a lot of confusion or potentially a lot of options around you when it comes to love. And it may be like disorientating you a little bit. The Virgo likes to think straight and analyze itself, but really it is reversed. Sorry, the Hermit. Did I say Virgo? He is reversed, so it goes to show that you aren't thinking clearly, or you feel a little bit frazzled when it comes to matters of love. There's a little bit of uncertainty maybe around you. And the Sun card is here, and the Sun, I really feel like a lot of things are going to be illuminated for you. The Sun is about learning. The Sun is about something shining on us, having information present that can help us in some capacity here. So seeing that, I think there is something, it's almost like the sun is shining and you'll be able to finally have some sort of light around you here. It could also be something very early in its stages that's coming to you, like a connection, a person, but it can happen very slowly. I also feel like there might be a third-party situation that can come to light here that you may be not necessarily pleased with, Aqua. Queen of Cups, this is your emotions, and this is coming up reversed, so this can very much be a displeased energy. Now, if it's not a third-party situation or options in love or even deception that you may uncover, maybe on social media, maybe your person may discover that you've been, keeping your options open. If it's not that, then it could indicate that you haven't moved forward or you haven't healed necessarily, because the healing card, the Star card, is reversed. So you need to take time to heal. Some of you, it's almost like you're still connected to, maybe energetically more than physically, to someone from the past, maybe fairly recently still. But there could be a new connection coming in and you're sort of trying to compensate that. So Aqua, it might be that you're trying to move on too quickly with someone else without giving yourself time and patience. And you can be quite a fast-paced sign. You are an air sign, so this is more like inbuilt in your nature. But what I'm seeing here is that I think from the cards, it could very well indicate that you aren't taking the time to heal. Now, if it's not that, it could be that you're withdrawing from someone. So you may feel like there's a lack of a connection here, or you may feel like your sun is elsewhere. You may feel like this isn't the person for you, for some of you Aquarians. You may discover that. You may come to that discovery. It's not an easy discovery because I feel like it fits into that somehow this week. So please feel free to have a look at that. But what I'm seeing here is that there is some reversals here that would indicate a displeased energy. Now, for some of you, maybe there isn't deception here with the Three of Swords. It can indicate that someone isn't healing over you or hasn't let you go entirely. So if some of you are seeing your ex sort of like moving on, you may come across something on social media or something that a friend tells you. But I feel like, again, it's like they're trying to compensate because they haven't healed from you. And their way of doing it is to sort of show off and say, oh, well, I've got someone new, or I've got this, or I'm doing great. But really, I don't think it's necessarily true to what's going on inside. And things are more quiet on their end than they're actually leading on. So I do feel like there's a difference here. But if you want to communicate with this person, the Hermit is ruled by the planet Mercury. Planet Mercury being a planet of communication, and that is reversed. So it's almost like it might not be the right time to say this, or it might not be the right time to make contact. because it's still either too painful, and bitterness could exist within the connection. Okay, Three of Swords is still real and raw, and it's either you need to give this person more time before you reach out, or they need to give you more time. But I think it's you. I think it's you that's in a place where you're not ready, Aqua. You're not ready to either take back this person or to forgive them. Not ready to forgive, not ready to forget. I think that's very apt for you or the person that you are dealing with. So I think that's heightened, that your energy is coming up as quite heightened in that regard. But it can be, you do have Aries, Virgo, Aquarius here coming in around you. So for some of you, if you have been single for quite some time, you know, the Hermit is solitude and singledom. This is coming up reverse. So I think some of you have options. But I think for some reason you have either an attachment to someone else, or you're not feeling emotionally attached. They're not giving you those crazy, you know, butterflies in the stomach, or you don't feel like you can be yourself around them. And this is possibly, you know, limiting this connection. I think you can have a lot of fun, and I think you should stay open-minded as long as you're not sweeping things under the rug and not actually dealing with a previous connection before coming into something new. I would say that is what's sort of heightened for you here. But I do feel like there is someone here who's not over you. You may hear from them, and maybe you're not in a place to talk. Maybe you're not ready to mend the situation. Again, I said not ready to forgive and forget. Maybe that's what's coming up here. So it'll be interesting to see how that does unfold for you, Aqua. But hopefully there's something here that does help you. I really appreciate you popping over to the channel. So thanks again so much